Good morning, guys. We're just sitting here waking up in the tent. It's a beautiful morning, it looks like, just a little cloudy. No rain at all last night, hardly. And then I figured I'd just show you guys how we got the tent set up. Got our packs down there on the end stacked up on top of each other. We keep our raincoats down at our feet, so that way if we get bag condensation, the foot of our sleeping bags don't get wet rubbing up against the wall of the tent. Our shoes down at the base of it. And then Macy sleeps on this side here. I sleep here. I prefer a pillow that I keep up here, but I've already deflated. Doodlebug here prefers just to sleep on the ground pretty much. And then we keep our food bags on this little area where we keep a flap down called the front porch. Just really our rain fly. But we're gonna get packed up and get going. I'll get back to you guys later. We're back at it again. We're on trail. We got a super late start just because we wanted to make sure no rain was going to fall on us. And we took our time getting ready and stuff. But we have 4 very easy miles. And then at the halfway mark around Standing Indian Mountain after a 2-mile climb, we are going to stop, eat a snack, and then we're just going to push as far as we can go and tent camp tonight. So first step was to go through the enchanted forest, which we're doing right this moment. Will's been seeing pixies all morning, so we'll get back to you guys later. So we just made it on top of Standing Indian almost. Right there's the summit, and then we will stop, eat lunch. Doodlebug's gonna change out her socks. She's having some issues with those. Iron Will's still kicking behind me. So hopefully, as long as everything goes to plan, we're gonna at least hit 12 miles, if not a little bit more. We'll get back to you guys around lunch and keep y'all updated. So we made it up top. Doodlebug's changing out socks. Iron Will's eating tuna. I'm eating gummy bears. That was about 2.5 miles uphill. Good news is we got like a 3-mile downhill now, and we're getting sunshine, so it's gonna keep us a little warm as we go downhill, so that'll be nice. The dream goal would be 18 miles today to hit Albert Fire Tower, but considering how late we started because of the weather, I don't think we're gonna reach it, so we'll probably just go till we get some good cell service around 5:30ish and throw up a tent. And then we'll sit around, watch movies, and pass out asleep and do it all over again the next day. We'll get back to you guys when we see something interesting, or whenever Doodlebug says, record this or take a picture of that. She's the little film director for us, so it's been real fun. We'll get back to you guys later. Cheer it on, Doodlebug. One thing you can rely on Nantahala's for is always good little waterfalls everywhere. That and the trail is roots. That is all the trail is. It's just root after root after root after root, and look, flat ground only to follow with more roots. It's been a long day. We got a late start, so everybody's still a little tired, but I think we're all talking about doing some night hiking and trying to get to Mount Albert. And now Iron Will's decided, since his battery's dead, he's gonna be the little hiker trash kind of guy and do 9 miles through the dark when we stop and go ahead and head into town to charge his battery. So we'll get back to you guys whenever we get a good view. So we made it up above Carter Gap. Now we have a huge downhill and then a climb up to the fire tower. And then after that, after the climb up to the fire tower, we'll either camp out up there or we'll drop down to the shelter just because it's easy downhill after that. But here's the final view with as much light as we got. Iron Will, how do you feel? He feels fine. He's doing good. Will is doing his part. He's carrying out trash he's found on the Appalachian Trail today. So, and then you got Doodlebug over here. She's feeling good. She's hitting her stride. She's got music in. We finally found the remedy to making her make miles. Just give her a little music to rock her soul, and she's gone. So,
yeah, this view.
No, go ahead.
No.
Look at that face over there. I mean, just how can you not walk 20 miles in a day? Whenever you got this flat hill and that bopping head over there, you just take advantage of this good weather when you can. She's in her zone. We're still going on this flat stretch right now. We had about 3 miles to the tent site, so we were hoping, from the look of the map, some of this would be super flat, and then it's super downhill, and then we have one heck of a climb up to Mount Albert, but we're hoping it's only like 0.5 up or 1 mile up. That'd be absolutely stellar, but we'll see. If we make it to the furthest shelter we're trying to get to, that'll be 21 miles. If we make it to Mount Albert, that'll be roughly probably one of the longer days we've done, but not the longest yet. I'm just kind of trying to give you an idea of the terrain we're dealing with in this last little section here. So you guys don't think we're absolutely crazy for pushing as hard as we do. We don't ever push big miles on really tough days or anything like that. We just like to take advantage of really pretty weather and then of really easy terrain. Ain't that right, Doodlebug? Uh-huh.
We're taking advantage of some really nice terrain today. Minus the uphill this morning.
Minus the 2 mile climb up Mount Standing Indian.
Horrible. We've made so many miles since then now.
Oh yeah, we're doing great. Only a few more to go.
Let's go.
Okay. Now this here, this is a view. We're out here at Walmart. We're living up that hiker trash life. We went to the Chinese buffet first. Now we're waiting for a hostel owner to get back to us, and then we're gonna have a place to sleep. Everybody's just hanging out here.
I like these are my favorite.
It was super wet yesterday and this morning. Everybody got soaked, water flooded tents where we tent at. It was a very entertaining morning to listen to everyone wake up to wet sleeping bags. So we'll get back to you guys whenever we get to the shelter tonight. But I think I'm gonna take a nap here at the Walmart parking lot. So after about 12 miles, we made it up to the top of Way Bald. Right there's the fire tower. It's foggy as all get out. It's been raining all morning. I think we're just gonna stick to 12 miles if there's room in the shelter, and then if not, we'll push on 16 miles. But the day's been a long day, so we'll get back to you guys later. Good morning, everyone. So we're back out here at, we just left Way Shelter about 30 minutes ago. It's a beautiful sunny day, so the next window we got to get through the Smokies looks like it's gonna be a wonderful one. We ain't expecting any rain. It did rain yesterday and then it got below freezing, so everyone had a little bit of a rough time, but I think everybody got warm in their sleeping bags and passed out pretty early, so that's good. Today we'll be going up to Wesser Bald Fire Tower. The fire tower up there is completely made out of wood, so that's pretty interesting about it. And that's about 10 miles into our day, and then we'll finish out the day going down to Nantahala Outdoor Center in Wesser, North Carolina, which is just pretty much a rafting community. And then we'll get some pizza and some drinks, and we'll get back to you guys then. Yep, so We just caught first glimpse up on top of the peak to our left, the fire tower we have to climb to. So we gotta go all the way down to this gap. And then once we get done, we gotta climb back up. You can kind of see it through the trees right there. There's a deck up there, and that's gonna be the fire tower. So that's where we're headed right now. That's where we're going, and that's where I've been. So we'll get back to you guys here in a bit. So we made it up to our fire tower summit. Pretty cool. It's just built out of wood. Will's get Mountain Dew, I got one. Nemo's hanging out with Wonder, and we're just enjoying the view.
But the thing is, though, is the fact that they're
Will's on the phone, his dad, like always.
Man, they're pretty much screwed all around. Everyone lost everything. So
We're gonna go down to town here in a minute, and then we'll get another video of us enjoying our Krusty Krab pizza. So we'll get back to you guys later. So we're on our way down to Nantahala Outdoor Center. We've been coming off a Wesser bald here for about 5 minutes. We're losing elevation rapidly. We'll probably lose around 4,800 by the time we hit the town. Yep, to the left. One of the many confusions of the trail, which way to go. But Nemo wanted to do a shout out. Nemo, what's your shout out?
Hey little Ben, I miss you, bud. Been thinking about you. And also, fun fact, it is February 28th. We've gone from February 15th, so I don't even know how many days that is. Less than a month. Back up. Less than a month. And I have petted 7 dogs, and I've seen 8.
That's what she's worried about right now.
Uh-huh.
She hiked over 100 miles on the Appalachian Trail. That's another big feat, but we'll talk about that another time.
I'm going to do? I'm going to make a tally of every dog I see and every dog I get to pet. Right now, we're at 7 and 8.
So she's petted 7 dogs, and she's seen 8 in like 2 weeks, so she's excited. We'll get back to you guys down at the bottom or at the next good view. So we made it to the top of our climb. We're heading down the rest of the way to NOC. We're gonna get some pizza, a room. Woo! We're straight up running down this hill because we want to get to town and relax. We got views on either side. The trails. Will's been talking about NOC pizza since Springer, so that's been a fun thought process. We just now finished going through the Nantahalas in 2 days. It's a little bit more furious. We have about 2 more to 3 more miles to NOC, so we'll get back to you guys down there at the bottom. It's real pretty with the river running right through. Big rafting community, so we'll show you guys that when we get there.
Insanely steep.
This is one of my most favorite and least favorite parts of the AT. This rock bluff right here. You have any thoughts there, Nemo?
It's wonderful.
It's just wonderful. The trail goes right down there to our rock. That's all it does. It just does little switchbacks. Yep, there's a bird.
I don't think I've ever been this close to a cliff.
It's cool, ain't it?
That's amazing. This is just
Some people don't even know this exists out here.
I didn't.
Right down there on the other side of those ridges is where we're going. We're going right down there to the bottom, right up that ridge, right along the side of this one, zigzagging in and out of them. Just not a fun pool. But it's worth the views. You just can't hear anything. You can hear Nantahala Gorge and the wind, and that's about it. And me talking. So whenever we describe some sections of the AT as tricky, people probably picture like switchbacks or just straight up and down, but really it's more stuff like this.
This is mountain climbing. Like a goat.
That's all we do. I mean, you just go straight down that. You got it. Come on. And see, the trick is, though, people think like, oh, okay, so what, you got to do that one part, but it'll be like this all the way down the mountain. I mean, you can see here, we've been going down it for a minute. And then to make the matter worse, though, you got to do this over and over as we come off of this mountain cliff. And then we got to...
10 steps.
That was 10 steps.
There.
And I'm all the way up here just enjoying it, so... We still got about 2 miles to go. We keep stopping to take videos and pictures to share just because it's so much fun.
I do want to take a picture of you right there.
Okay, so now it's my turn to get my picture taken. So I'll get back to you guys in OC.
Oh, I'm at your will?
As Nemo returns to her natural habitat of the water.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh right now.
I know, the trail just turns into a little waterfall. It's comical, fun, entertaining. Ta-da! With one hand and on the phone. That's why I'm the cameraman. So we made it to NOC. We ate pizza. We enjoyed ourselves, had a wonderful time, got some dessert, and then we headed up to the cabin for the night. A glorious bunk room that has 2 beds there and one right here. Me and out here trying to tickle my foot. Me and Nemo are sharing a bunk. It's a little late. It's not too late. It's like 7 o'clock. The store doesn't open till 8, so we're just killing time. We'll get back to you.